Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey Young on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey Young on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young on a peak in the park.
Keep that shit on me. That shit on, yeah. I keep that shit on. Yeah. The telephone racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion.
We need that win tonight, boys. We needed that win. Hey, we need that win bad.
I keep that shit on me.
Only right now. Hey.
I keep that shit on me.
Look at that boy Dicey, man. Hey. Big time steal, bro. Big time steal. Them boys play defense right there, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I slang that iron like Tony Stark. I hop out for mine. I go far for mine. I don't play, I grind. I drop some racks for this shit.
How about that boy LeVert, man? Shout out that boy LeVert coming through tonight, man.
I know I got some dimes. They on my timeline. They in my call log. Okay, I called dog. Okay, let's handle business. We stand on everything. You know we pull up with it. We in the city, man, my nigga, but we been did it, yeah. Fire racks for the drip on me. Keep that shit on. Blowing on the Zion, sipping lean. I keep that shit on.
We needed this, dog. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. We needed this bad, bro. We needed this win bad. We needed this win so bad. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Salute to the young boy Zach going hard tonight, man. That young boy Zach was cooking tonight, won't he? Ooh. Sheesh, that boy was cooking tonight. I'm like, wow, man. Maybe he gonna be something. You feel me?
I keep the racks now. I'm ballin' like the Hawk. Racks in the pack now. Shit, they yelling touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Yeah, still ballin' on them. Yeah,
let me drop the link, man. Let's go on Facebook fans. Let's drop the link. Out on routine. Camera on, man.
Touchdown. Shit, I'm still ballin' on them. Still ballin' on them. Still ballin' on them.
They go to link, man. They go to link.
Did the perky dance, failing out over Birkin. The kid came smelling like the strong, don't remind me. 6,500 on the bullshit, I'm grinding. I'm still got timing. Cartier watch with the wrist and it's blinding. Every time I crank that beat, that auto start up. That's a money move.
Drop the link. Tap in with the boy tonight. Tap in.
The money do from the bottom now. Who I'm with the same class. We act a fool. We act a fool. We act a fool. We act a fool in it, bitch. We act a fool in it, bitch. We act a fool in it. It's us. Ain't never falling off. I keep the racks now. I'm falling like the.
All right, baby. We had to finally play some music, man. It's been a minute since we could play some victory music, man. And listen. I know it's just another win. It don't really mean much, but the way that the boy, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, these dudes is really fighting. These dudes will not lay down. These dudes is gonna stay in this game. And Memphis could not put us away, bro. They could not put us away. And the boys hung on. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. I thought we was gonna really take the game over in the third, but you know, we got in front and ended up tricking that off. But hey, salute to Dyson Daniels, game winning steal, game winning assist. Listen, that dude is. You ain't got, if you're a Hawks fan, you ain't got nothing. Listen, we gonna re-sign this guy. He will get re-signed in Atlanta. Okay. The dude is just showing you he is a freaking difference maker. And now he's showing you he can get steals in the clutch. He can get timely steals. Get steals when it matters. He will be an Atlanta Hawk. Hey, they working the deal right now. Believe that. Okay. Salute to the young boy Zach. The young boy Zach had a good, man. He had one stretch. I think he had like 7 straight points. Good. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, as a Hawks fan, bro, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. We need Zach to be something. So every time that dude have a game like that, man, all I do, I just sit here, I just be like, thank you, basketball guys. Thank you. Because we need him to be something other than a role player. And I'm not even saying a superstar, but when I see games like this, man, very efficient tonight, play with confidence. Only complaint I got is just ask the dude his questions in French so he can respond accordingly. Because he ain't know what Tabitha said the last question, man. It just be having me rolling. He'll just say anything in the answer, but Zach was cold tonight, man. Cold tonight. Shout out Trey Young. Hey, you know, Trey, rough shooting night. You know, it is what it is. Still dished out 15 dimes. So the ball was still moving when he was out there. You know what I'm saying? Clint Capella even had a good stretch tonight when he was on the floor. So I mean, hey, good win tonight, man. But salute to Dyson Daniels, man. That dude, yeah. He will be re-signed. If you don't like Dyson Daniels, you might well go and get to like him because he's finna be a Hawk. And he's gonna be the starter. Like, there's no way this dude is not starting for us next year. Impossible. Well, let's go hit the fans up, man. I know it's late and people got to go to work and stuff. So let's go and get it cracking, shall we? Boom. All right, y'all know how we getting down over here, baby. Got 1 minute. Who we got? Let's start with the homeboy C. Wonder. What's good, C? Talk to me, man.
Hey, Damon, you said it. If you don't like Dyson, you're gonna have to get used to it, bro. Cause I thought I thought I heard from a certain person from Michigan that he doesn't come out defensively in the clutch. That's what I heard. I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know if this person's gonna be in the chat to explain that, but defensive player of the year, all NBA, the brother's worth the max. Pay the brother. It's a wrap. Also, I told you guys when it comes to Karis LeVert, y'all were like tweaking about we lost Hunter. Karis LeVert, when fully healthy, is a solid 6-man off the bench, and he proved that tonight. Brother had 25 and 5. The dude just was. He and Zach were really the two main reasons why we were in the game. How they were feeding off each other very well. Like I told you guys, he's also a serviceable defender as well. He got some key steals to help us out. I know y'all miss Hunter, but Karis LeVert is not a bad backup. He's not a bad, substitute. And last thing before I leave is just I love Quinn, and I understand how a certain coach said this, but he needs to get after these refs when my star player deliberately gets pushed down and there's no calls made, because the refs nearly screwed us. If it wasn't for that challenge, they would have called that block and foul, and this would have been a whole different ballgame if we didn't have that challenge in our back pocket.
Facts. All right, that's the homeboy C Wonder, man. Let's go to the homeboy AC. You got 1 minute, my guy. Talk to me.
Am I cutting out? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you Gucci.
Okay, so a lot of good things for this game. On the amount of points that was scored, these are the fastest playing teams in the whole league, so I didn't expect like this low scoring game. But I liked the defensive effort towards the end. What I didn't like was that for some reason Quinn didn't play Barlow in the second half, and then he didn't play Moge at all. So much length out there for the defense, right? But I guess we still got it done. They tried to call this bullshit foul on Trey, saying he got a foul on, like, it's so weird. But yeah, good game, good clutch by LeVert. Zachary played a really good game tonight. It's kind of weird that they didn't play him towards the end.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's the homeboy AC, man. All righty, let's keep it moving. We got the homeboy Mora.
Yeah.
What's good, my guy? Talk to me.
Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how we won this one. I said we were gonna win the game till my boy V. Krejci came back. But good win. We won on the very last play of the game. If Dyson Daniels don't get Defensive Player of the Year, bro, I'm find one of them. I don't know who voting, but I'm gonna find them. I kind of like. I think Zachary. I don't know why they scouting him as like a 3-and-D kind of guy, but I see a lot of potential in him being way more than that. Almost, and I know this might be shooting high, but I could see a French KD. I ain't gonna lie to you. He gotta learn how to dribble. Obviously, he not the best dribbler, but once he gets his confidence right, and if he can develop a mid-range shot, so he could become a 3-level scorer, I can see it. I mean, he's got all the intangibles. So I like that. I don't like that Quinn didn't play Barlow in the second half. I thought that I think Double O flourishes a lot better when he has a second big in there with him, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. But overall, good win, man. I'm shocked, but I'm happy.
All right, that's the homeboy Moore, man. Let's go to Mike. Or you want to come up later, Mike?
Oh, I'll go now. What's up, man? Yeah. Hey, man. I'm surprised a little bit that we won. Happy, I guess. Not I guess. I mean, we won, so I'm happy about it. Watching tonight's game. And then kind of thinking about it, I'm like, man, we've been losing lately. I ain't really tripping about the fact that we losing or whatnot, though. But, like, as I think about it, I'm like, man, we probably been losing because this nigga Trey can't shoot worth the lick, bro. Like, if Trey can just average 20 to 24 points, man, I don't know, man. We might have pulled out a couple games. But, anyway, man, great shooting from Zach tonight. Yeah, man, just good way for them to stick to it. Oh, shout out to Double O. I did want to say that, man, because there was one point when Trey just crying. Well, I say crying, but we got a little tech. Double O basically told him like, "Hey man, like in a sense, just keep hooping." I don't know what he said in a sense, like exactly, but I could just tell like what the exchange was because Trey nigga was still going on for a long time about I don't know the ref not telling him, not doing nothing. You can hear the mics picking him up, at least on the Memphis broadcast, picking him up on the mic, talking about some it's personal. You know, you did it like go, he just standing there like double low, like kind of tone, like bro, like like I said, I can tell the exchange. So appreciate that from Double O, man, because that's what you gotta do, man. And that's how you win a game like this, is because you don't just stop. You feel me? Even when you feel like stuff not going your way or whatever, bro. Like you just gotta keep hooping, bro. Like and real quick, Damon, I know fans don't like Trey not getting his calls and stuff, but like from the Memphis broadcast standpoint, I mean, they kept having a good point, and that's what Trey kind of does. Well, it's kind of like the boy who cried wolf to an extent, man. It's like he can't keep diving to an extent. Like it's good, but at the same time, it blows stuff up when you just completely falling over as soon as somebody somewhat touch you. So it's what I'm saying. It's like it just blurs and makes stuff crazy, and then on top of that, you throw in your whining antics and literally insulting refs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, verbally and in the past with gestures, but like just think about that. Like Trey, as soon as you tap Trey, he sells like her. He's going to like pick up his dribble and fall. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to hurt us if you don't get it as a team. And then you sitting there looking around and stuff like that. And also, too, is just like when you actually do get bumped or whatever, the ref kind of like, I don't know if you just threw your own body self down or what, So, whatever. But anyway.
All right, that's the homeboy Mike, man. Let's move on. Let's bring up. We got Jay the Hawks fan. What's good, Jay? Talk to me.
What it do? A good win tonight. I get it with Zach. I thought that they went with man because they wanted that third ball handler on the court. I mean, it was just a lot of sloppy play in the first quarter. I think Mike said it best. I ain't trying to pile on Trey, but he does foul bait a lot. I said to Hawks fans many times, y'all cry about the handful of calls that he doesn't get when like he probably shouldn't get at least 5 of the calls he does get, but that's okay. Good way to close it out. Dyson Daniels, DPOY. We need wins and however we get them. So I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm good with it. Shout out to Clint too, man.
All righty, that's the homeboy Jay, man. Let's go to Marion. Talk to me, my guy.
What's going on, Hawks Nation? We talk Hawk Nation. Good game tonight. Good comeback. Good win. I said good win. Good play by OO and Clint when they had to play against the 7'5" giant. They did pretty well against him, surprisingly. Glad to see Trey get 15 assists. But the big thing, Zach and Carius LeVert. Zach hitting all the butt naked threes, and Carius LeVert taking over down the stretch, carrying us to the victory. I believe in the fourth quarter, the last 4-5 possessions, Carius LeVert carried us to the win. So it was good to see. We got to tighten up on our perimeter defense, and I don't understand how Bane get all those calls. That dude is a foul magnet. He is amazing. But good win. Good to see us play and not give up. When we were down by 10, it looked like everybody thought we would have gave up, but our team got a lot of fight to it, so that's always good.
All right, that's the homeboy Marion, right on time too. Boom. Let's move on. We got the homeboy Kool-Aid. What's good, Kool-Aid? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I made a prediction on this game that Nee Yang wasn't playing, so coach couldn't play him to mess up the game. And they won. I thought they weren't going to do it, but man, that was my prediction. And they won. And I thought Trey Young was on the Atlanta Hawks team. So whatever he do, bait foul, call foul, fall down like everybody else do, I think I'm going to say they wasn't. Because Trey is on my team. I've seen a whole bunch, and Bane was just running over people and getting calls. He was walking. It took 3 times for him to walk before they to call it on him. But Trey is on our team, guys. So when Trey flopped, it wasn't a flop. He on our team. Now when Luka flopped, it's a flop. When Bane flopped, it's a flop. Okay? We won. Trey Young, 15. They defended again. They set up to defend against Trey Young. And then Zach did his job tonight. Catch and shoot.
All right, that's the homeboy Kool-Aid, man. Kool-Aid saying some of y'all not real fans. Y'all need to support Trey. That's what he's saying. He's saying y'all don't be supporting Trey, man. Y'all over here talking about he ain't get fouled. You supposed to be saying he did get fouled. That's what Kool-Aid's saying. I think he get fouled. I think they need to call it. They don't call it. Hey, that's just my opinion. I'm just a fan. What's up, John? Talk to me.
Good win tonight, even though in the grand scheme of things, it means very, very little because it was an improbable win. But we take all wins. We take all wins that we can get. Shout out to Ricochet and that young man, Levert. Great game. That's how you shoot from the three-point line. You don't be going down like you getting ready to squat 400 pounds and coming up like the damn sea view out of the damn ocean and then launching a shot. You get to your spot, take it, boom. It's just one motion. And if you do it enough, you know when to release it, you know how much strength to put up under it, you know exactly how to shoot the shot to get the shot to go in the basket. This man comes in from the G League doing this now, but my Okongwu is just like unfolding a damn lawn chair every time he shoots. So I wait for the open forum.
All right. And that's John. There y'all go, family. We got RT up next. What's good, RT? Talk to me.
What's good, Damon? Rough game at the beginning. The Hawks picked it up in the fourth quarter. You know, more to my point about Zach possibly being the next KD. I don't. It's a stretch, but just the way he was dribbling into shots and creating his own shot. Reminisced. But shout out to Dyson getting a key defensive stop and Karras for not giving up on the play. Got us the win. Got a tough one in Milwaukee.
All right, that's the homeboy RT, man. We got the last person, Johnny. What's good, Johnny? Talk to me, man.
Yo, what's up? I ain't been on here in a minute, but last time I came on here, bro, I told you about Dyson. Dyson on-ball defense is different. Dude got the crazy hands. But for all the people talking about some like Trey foul baiting, like honestly, that's probably gonna be the only player in our franchise history that like deserved to be a foul baiter. We're never gonna get that ever again. Like every other team got like 3 dudes on their team that foul bait. We need more foul baiters. You need to teach Zach how to foul bait. We need to get to the line. But that's all, man. I appreciate you allowing me on.
Okay, that's the homeboy Johnny. That was quick. All right, let's bring everybody on, man.
But y'all, these Hawk fans, man, we just can't
Talk your talk, Kool-Aid.
Hey, number one, Kool-Aid, and all the rest of y'all fans. I don't watch none of them other niggas, and if they was playing on my team, I say the same thing. And when I do casually watch another NBA game, I be like, "Look at this bull." I say it all the time. Look at these niggas. But again, at the end of the day, though, when you do stuff, when you quote unquote foul bait and don't get the foul call, you hurt your team. So if you don't do it, you better be 100% every single time, basically. That's the issue a lot of times. Like, niggas keep playing basketball. And then it does make it difficult for refs to call the game. Because no matter what fans like to believe, just because you see contact, that does not mean it's a foul. It really doesn't. Defenders do have right to spaces. They do. So, I mean, hey, sometimes Trey don't believe that that defender got to that space before him, and he be like, "Oh, they touched me," and then he just
That's every
Oh, wait
superstar
a
though.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got something that I need to point out here.
Yeah, why is somebody calling me President Zelensky from Ukraine?
Who said that?
I can't
Like,
unsee
what
it.
the hell? It's fucking Craig.
Hey,
Call me
Ryan.
Zelensky.
Hey, Ryan. Cuss him out
Such a
like
clean
Zelensky
steal,
should have
bro.
doggone cussed him out.
Like, I didn't even look like
Friday.
you could even call a foul if you wanted to, bro.
Cuss him out like Zelensky should have cussed him out Friday.
Hey, I don't want to get into political. I'm here to talk basketball, man.
Okay, at any rate, did we see a defensive play at the end of the game that led to offense going the other way? The man scores and we win the game. Didn't we just talk about this last game?
Joe, what are you talking about, man?
Didn't we just talk about this last game?
He said Matt's not here.
No, man, we've been talking.
I've been trying to. When I tell you that a duck can pull a truck, shut the hook up, and hook him up, that defensive play that got the Hawks the ball didn't mean nothing unless that man scored on that other end. Didn't mean nothing.
I guess that's
It was a
true.
good defensive play.
It meant the other team couldn't score to win the game.
No, it didn't.
No, you don't care about defense.
It was tied up. It was tied up, Demond. It was tied up.
Right. And that play, it was important because if he don't get the steal, they could have scored and won the game.
They didn't, but we did.
They did because we got the steal.
Because we played.
But we did.
Quit
And see, you know what? You're a professional doggone twister. And you know good and well what I've been trying to tell y'all. Defense means nothing unless you score.
What do you mean?
And that's the bottom line.
I guess.
On a more positive note, how about Zach getting 23 points?
Offense, man.
I thought he got
Y'all
27, right,
defensive
Brian?
players.
Oh, 27. My bad.
This is about defense and offense.
I keep trying to tell them,
Kool-Aid. Arguing
Kool-Aid.
about defense and offense because it takes both sides of the ball to win.
Thanks,
It
Kool-Aid.
can't be heavy.
No, it don't.
It cannot be
No, it
heavy
don't.
one way.
The reason we don't talk
way
about
that
it is
y'all
because
say that
we
the
take
Hawks
a
don't
whole
play
freaking
defense.
hour to talk about it.
The way that y'all say that the Hawks don't play defense,
The most
does it
important
really?
thing is crucial stop.
Yes, it does.
Does it
Throughout the
really?
flow of the game.
Yeah.
You know where we almost lost this game. You know where we almost lost this game on the defensive board because we got 2 or 3 stops and they were getting offensive rebounds and scoring off our stops. That's where we lost on offense right there.
And they were doing what off our stop too late.
Had to make a decision to go bigger to get those defensive rebounds on that defense. And he stayed, but he stayed close, and we got away with it. But I was saying that sometimes you got to get those rebounds because them defensive rebounds is very important.
We had no stops on the court.
I'm telling you, we probably gave up about 15 points on offensive rebounds given to the other team.
You weren't gonna win out rebounding Memphis. They're just a bigger team than you.
Yes.
No, but I'm just saying. I'm saying.
There's no but Kool-Aid. Shout out.
No.
No, hey, Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. Memphis had 26 rebounds.
This is what
Memphis
I'm saying.
had 26 to our 18.
One of the best coaches lose a championship game.
No, we had 33. Memphis had 43.
He made a decision to take
Oh,
his
my
center
bad.
out of the game.
I'm looking at offensive. My fault.
And he didn't get the offensive rebound on the stop, and the ball was kicked out to a 3-point shooter, and he won the game.
Kool-Aid. We got out rebounded by 11 and we won. Chasing them rebounds wasn't gonna make a difference. What helped the Hawks?
I'm saying how you play the game. I'm saying it could have been better, man. It wouldn't have had to come down to this.
You could have put Dominique Barlow in the game.
Let me tell you something. We could have probably scored off those 5 to 6 stops.
You don't know
Instead of still today scoring on us off those stops.
You don't know that. You don't. We were getting out.
Yeah, but you don't know that either, though. But see, you arguing on
Kool-Aid, you know what I do
know.
know? You know what I do
What
know?
I do know is that they scored 10 to 15 points on their offensive rebounds.
Kool-Aid. And guess what? Don Barlow and Clint Capella and all them dudes was
I told you, John.
in the first half. And
What?
we were still get out rebounded.
A whole hour.
So
I don't
when
think
the
that was.
game
I don't
when
think.
the
I don't know
game
if that was
flipped in the
true.
second quarter is when we went smaller. It was like you put
What would
Clint
you have
Capella
me
out there
say?
with
All
more
right.
Go ahead, man.
No,
Go ahead.
no,
Ain't
I'm
gonna
just
argue
saying
with
it.
that, man. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. You got your
I'm
We
weird
just
way
keep
of
running it
thinking.
back, bro.
I don't coach like that. I
you
don't
talking
think
about
like that.
rebounding.
I think
But
different.
look,
Okay, but
now
you want to play with that and gamble with that, not getting those defensive rebounds, and you want to gamble with that. Go ahead.
We
Go
won.
ahead.
and
Yeah,
see
we
that
won.
and
We
man,
won
that
off of
Euro
Dyson
step,
Daniel. We
that
won. We could have won.
slow
It could have been
Euro
better.
step,
It
man.
could have been better.
Man,
That
listen,
slow Euro step,
listen.
man.
The Hawks
Why are
are
you
6
doing
games
that?
under 500 and just
To
be the
win a
top 4 team
basketball
in the West.
game.
We
Y'all
got
crying
rebounded
about
by 7 in the
Come
second
on,
half.
son. Lay
Like
the
you got
ball up
Yep.
and get fouled or whatever.
We actually
He almost ran out
rebounded
of
them in the
time.
first
It
half,
was
and then we
point.
got rebounded by 7 in the second half.
Wait,
Wait
are
a minute,
you
somebody was talking real fast right then. Who
Are
was that?
you
That was AC.
I don't. AC got that.
John?
good
Are
game.
you complaining about the quality of the win? That's what I'm hearing.
He's
You and
talking about the
Kool-Aid.
type of
I'm
win.
looking, I'm looking at that Euro step, and I said, "Oh my God, is it? Somebody turning right."
He would have
Saying
got. He
good.
Is
would
that
have got
somebody's car?
around.
Hey, Demondis, your boy here.
Oh, that must be Tanju driving.
That
Oh,
sound like-
help him. Tanju
y'all
driving.
y'all see Dyson Hater #1 is in the building.
Oh,
He's with a
he's
fresh
here. It goes
background
Matt.
today. Same
Well,
That's
voice,
nice.
from a better background.
before
That's
we
a nice
give it
house
away,
that we got
how
there,
about
man.
this though?
I don't
Hey,
know.
Matt.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who Dyson's #1 hater is. I do know Desmond Bain had 35 points, Jay.
Oh Lord.
that.
Okay, but
Oh, hell, come on.
I'm just, hey,
That
look,
is true,
I wasn't
though.
even gonna,
That is true.
I
but
wasn't
no.
going to talk about Dyson. I was going to talk about Zach and his 27 points, right? And Levert, and to John's point about the offense needing to carry us back in the game, because that defense been trash. With this great POA, Defensive Player of the Year from Hawk fans, we giving up 130 a night with him on the court.
Man,
okay?
y'all don't shut that bull up, man.
To be able to lead us
It's
to
the most frustrating thing
because
ever,
we
bro.
can't score. We can't score
Here we go.
consistently with these defensive dudes on the court. We need
Matt,
more two-way players.
Matt, you better than that, man. John, I don't know, man. I just be trying to, respect, elders and stuff, man. When John Kool-Aid be talking, but bro, come on, y'all really gonna sit there and watch Karis LeVert and Dyson Daniels get steals down the stretch, and then gonna sit here and talk like defense don't do nothing, man.
Mike, how much? You gave him, Mike?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
130 again.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Mike. Hold on. Mike, hold on. I did not say that defense didn't do anything. I did not say the defense didn't do anything.
You saying there's nothing without the offense?
It isn't.
Okay, and then guess what though, John? The offense is nothing without the defense.
Yes, it is.
How?
Yes, it is.
How?
I agree.
Wait a minute. Let's take a sequence right quick. Man dribbles down, takes a shot, misses. You get the rebound. What type of defense did you play at that particular sequence?
The defensive rebound is literally
None. It's called a defensive rebound because it's just on that end of the floor.
It's literally won you the game.
What I'm saying is literally
okay. So you didn't play any defense.
These same sequences where we don't get the defensive rebound and the team scores like literally after getting 3 attempts on one possession.
Okay, and that happens. That happens. Okay. Now, if you shoot the ball, you miss. Nobody's checking the man. He misses the shot. Ball comes down to Trey Young. All right. He's in the right place at the right time. It's counted as a defensive rebound because it came off of that other team's basket. Okay. It's going to count as a defensive rebound anyway. In order for that to help you, you got to take it down this way and score with it. That's what happened.
That's what they did.
John, but listen to me though. Look. Let's take this sequence though. All right. Let's just it's a hypothetical. You tip the ball off. You tip the ball off. All right.
All right.
So let's just say everybody scores on alternate possessions, basically.
All right.
If you score, say the equal amount each time, because basically what you're saying is running around. Okay, I got to shoot a 3, try and score a 3 when you just go to 2, and that's what Matt basketball is. Let me just keep trying to run,
and hope you miss a shot. And then when you miss a shot, let me hope I make a 3 or something like that equal more than yours. Like, you have to get a stop at some point in time through games, and multiple stops and more stops than the other team to win the game.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean not necessarily?
All right, whatever, man.
Not necessarily.
Hey, John. Hey, check this out, guys.
No. See,
Not
I'm going to add on to Mike's point. John, if we went into overtime, do you think we would have won?
5 minutes, John, we were down by 13 points. Hey, John.
We would have had a
listen to
chance
this.
to win.
John,
I mean, with
listen to this, John.
this team we got
John,
here now,
John.
I would say no. I would say
John,
no.
and I might be off. John, can I say this? In the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game, I might be off on time. We were down by 13 points. So how many stops do we have to make to come back to win this game?
I mean, they didn't turn the ball over forward.
Like, ain't no way you can just sit there and keep
There's
scoring.
no way we could have won this game without stops, John.
No.
We had to make 4 to 5 stops for us to get back in this game to win.
Okay, all right. You Kool-Aid, you make 4 or 5 stops. Okay, so what do you do when you get the ball after you make those 4 or 5 stops?
And we scored.
There you go.
We made those stops. So
there you go.
And then it goes back to my saying.
I keep trying to tell y'all.
And John, then it goes back to my saying, when the ball goes in the basket, we win. Because guess what? If the ball would have went in the basket a little bit more from the free throw line, we probably won by 10.
And if
there
we
you go.
I don't know about all that.
If we played no defense,
there you go.
We probably shot what we shot from the free throw line.
Y'all said it, and see the thing is, you sat up there and saw what I was saying.
Desmond Bain had 17 free throw attempts by himself.
Still want to doggone act like it didn't happen. It's just ridiculous.
RT, that means he got fouled a lot. RT.
Let me say this one thing.
I mean, yeah.
That wasn't Dyson giving up those fouls.
That means the referee gave him fouls.
Yeah, but he wasn't
He's a flopper.
Desmond Bain.
Desmond Bain is a flopper. He got fouls he shouldn't have got.
Desmond Bain had 17 free throws. Like, that's half the
Yeah,
right there.
Desmond Bain looked like a damn fish on the pier after he got caught out the ocean, just flopping all over the damn place.
That was a cost. He had 2 crazy turnovers. The travel
and the Joker was assaulting people out there on the floor. I thought Zach Randolph was still playing.
Stop fouling. Stop AC. Stop fouling.
I'm not mad at it, but it's like saying Dyson didn't do a good job. Like, half his points were free throws, and half most of those free throws working on.
AC, let me say this one thing before we leave the subject. Every game, we have this same argument about offense and defense. We do. It is not true. Well, it is true, but it's not absolutely true that defense wins championships, because you can play perfect defense and stop the team and still lose 2-0. That's John's theoretical point, is that you got to score in order to win the game, because it's to win the game you outscore your opponent.
Well,
that's his theoretical point.
You can't win without outscoring your opponent.
Right. That's a theoretical point. Let's just believe that.
That's the rule.
So that we don't have to revisit that every game. You do have to outscore your opponent. That's how you win the game. And the way that you score is on offense. But you got to play defense. When you look at the game, defense is a must. Because if you don't play defense, the other team can outscore you. So let's just stop this. Let's just stop this argument.
That's what we were trying to say, but John just keep on saying the same thing every stream.
I'm tired of hearing this argument every game. Matt, it makes no sense.
Mary, have we played? Mary, do you think we played defense the last 4 games? Mary, you think we played good defense the last 4 games?
No. That's not the point.
Okay.
That's not the point, Matt. That's not the point. That's not the point.
What does that mean?
Y'all are arguing that water ain't wet.
That's not the point. Let's stop the theoretical
argument. Though, John, because technically speaking.
Say what? What was that, Mike?
I'm just saying.
Mike,
what you saying?
What you got, Larry?
Don't let that out.
What you got, Larry?
Welcome, Larry.
Keep that thought in the garage, bro. Because I know what you're about to say.
That ain't none of that garage thinking, is it? Because I don't go.
Let Larry talk.
Oh, Larry here. What's going on, Larry?
Hold on,
What's
but
going
my
on,
bad, Larry.
Mike?
But I interrupted Matt, man. So we'll let Matt finish real quick. I got triggered about the defense crap that you talking.
All
And
right.
then Larry,
Overall,
you right after that.
hold on.
My fault.
Overall, the last 4 games, the defense has been awful. Okay, particularly
Y'all
tonight
have
without
some
the
chicken.
2 best players, it's been terrible. Okay, so
More
I
for
mean,
me.
clearly we can't. We need to win with our offense since the trade deadline. We can't stop anybody consistently. If Miami wasn't on the back-to-back, they would have put up 130. Okay, like they did the other game. So defense is cool. It's a key component in victories, right? But I don't think it's the driving force behind the victories. It's been the offense. Okay, so offensively, I want to give kudos to Zach, right? And another almost 30. If Quinn would have played him in the last 5 minutes, he would have had 30 again. Okay, Larry. So Zach is coming along. You see the shot. You see the creativity offensively around the rim because Larry keeps downplaying his offense, comparing him to Paul Millsap. Okay, and other challenged offensive players.
I would like them to expand his offense.
Millsap was a great player.
Paul Millsap was a multiple All-Star.
Man,
He was a great
he
basketball
player.
player.
He got some
defensive
team
second
all-star.
But again, continue.
Course, okay?
Continue.
He wasn't a skilled offensive player. Okay, but Zach,
I wasn't. He can go get his own bucket. What are you talking about?
I want to give kudos to Zach. 85% from the field, like 70% from 3. Okay, marvelous game, marvelous. Okay, Trey, the passing, obviously, very good every night. Just got to do that more consistently when the shot's not falling. Akonwu, another double-double, right? People complain that he don't do this, he don't do that. I checked the stat sheet, another double-double, okay? So, hey, we don't have the pieces all the way there, but you can see the outline of where we're going, and I like it. I think next year, correct this over-defensive focus that we had this year, where we got too many one-way players that are quote-unquote defenders, but we're giving up 130 that can't score. So we need to limit their minutes and get more offensive players out on the court, right, and balance it out. As opposed to being a defensive first team, we need to be an offensive first team that gets timely defensive stops like the last 5 minutes, okay?
We just got it.
We just did.
But I'm saying, I'm saying this is the model. This is the model.
Why don't y'all want defense?
Go ahead and finish. I'll wait.
This is the model. You score, and you get timely defensive stops.
Why not just get
team to 104 points? Because it's too strenuous. It's too strenuous with a player like Trey to try to become this elite defensive team. You could become a good defensive team like we were before Jalen got hurt, a top 12, top 11 defensive team, right? But we're going to be led by our offense, and we get timely stops and rebounds. That's how you're going to win. You're trying to break
timely stop by Dyson.
I got you, Larry. I got you, Larry.
We don't win.
Larry, I got you.
Game-winning steal.
Larry, about time he got a game-winning steal, and he didn't let Brunson cake after the
game-winning steals before. He's like multiple games. He's done it before.
He's done it before. Hey, Brunson happened before too.
You have literally talked for 10 minutes out of this 43 minutes that's up here, bro.
You say that no one's ever missed
like 15 minutes. All right, that's done.
The K game winner that happened.
Yes, people get scored on in game winners. It happens.
What about the De'Aaron Fox block that Dyson had?
Exactly.
We betting 50%.
He's done it before.
We multiple times. Right? RT, we betting 50%. You want an award for that? You want a presidential medal of freedom? 50%?
Shoot, 50%.
He's had more steal game winners than he's been scored on for game winners. I don't know if I said that right.
I don't think that's accurate.
I think that's true. I think
Larry, what you got? Go ahead, Larry.
Get him, Larry.
That's asinine, man.
I'm after Larry, by the way.
They did have 35.
Appreciate you guys having me on the platform. As always, great game by the Atlanta Hawks, especially on the defense in the fourth quarter, holding a team who didn't score under 31 the entire game to 23 points in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter defense was great. Capped off by a walk-off steal, pass it up, a walk-off steal and assist. Merce was on the string with me, and I was giving the Yuccongo and Zach a lot of praise. And I was like, why isn't Zach in more? So you saying Larry, if your silly ass ever came to the string, you would see that Larry was giving Zach
Well, bring it over here, Larry. Bring it over here,
with
Larry.
Zach and Ricochet was giving him. Oh, I stream every night, bro. So
Hey, Larry,
you can pop
Larry,
in.
gotta
You
do it
see
in the
my
chat
address.
too, though, Larry.
What?
Larry, you be hating in the chat, though.
So the chef was
Larry,
cooking
people on
tonight,
this show don't know that.
and
I'm messing with
and it was a great game by Zach. Also, shout out to Karis LeVert. He won't be here next year, but if we maximize what he's doing this year, maybe we can get to the 7th seed and win that first play-in game and play against Boston. Who else? Yuccongo had a good game. I don't even know why they started Dominique Barlow. I guess they just wanted to do it just because he just paid him, but he really didn't play. Shout out to Cardio Goat coming in and filling in for the minivan.
Oh yeah.
In the first half, he didn't do anything in the second half, but he wasn't needed. That's when Karis started to cook. So overall, and another point I want to talk about is when people were saying that Coach Quinn is schematically getting guys open, Zach was butt naked all game. That's the scouting report. Every 3 he shot. Now, kudos to him for making it, because the scouting report before January is not the scouting report right now. That's also what I said in my stream. They leave him wide open. That is not today. Since January, he's been shooting like 45% from 3-point. You can't leave Zach wide open anymore. You know what I'm saying?
He
But
got
teams
better.
are still doing it. Like literally every shot I said it during the stream. That's wide open. They're not even guarding him. So he's not being schemed open. They're wide open shots, and he's making them. I give him credit for that. But the conversation we had about is Quinn scheming people over? Hell no. They're leaving people open who they think statistically is not a good shooter. Now those guys hitting their shot now, and Zach is definitely hitting his shots now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm not gonna give Quinn credit for things that just happen naturally, because people are saying, well, I'm gonna leave Dyson open. If he's hitting 50% on low percentage, then okay, that's fine. I'm not taking anything away from Zach because he had a great game. Make the shot that's there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go and take away. First of all, Desmond Bain had 14. He had, hold on, as a team, the Atlanta Hawks as a team had 17 free throws as a team.
Yes.
Desmond Bain had 14 free throws on his own. So as a team, we only had 3. That's ridiculous, man. Like, yeah, he had 34 points, but 14 came from the free throw line. Like, so
stop fouling.
You're saying that he ain't really cooking like that. He really wasn't cooking like that.
That was home cooking.
He actually ran over people, and he got the call.
Yeah,
he was playing football, and he got the call playing football all night.
Like, you got to look at the game. You got to look at the
downhill.
context of the game. Hell, Dyson got taken out because they gave him a little silly ass foul when he straight plucked them. He straight plucked them. They called the foul. I'm like, what? Straight plucked them. They called the foul. Me and Mercer was counting.
I thought they were going to give Trey a foul on that charge.
Yeah, I counted, and I was like, wow, he only got 3. Okay. Whatever. The only fix that they called was the clean ones when he actually got himself.
I guess he never fouled.
No, he fouled.
No one said
he
that.
He definitely fouls, but he straight plucked him, and they said foul. I was like, oh, okay. We're up, so I guess we're going to call the foul now. This was in the first half.
Larry, when Dyson swung at him and he acted like he got hit in the face, that didn't look like
he hit him in the face. Oh, he hit him in the face.
Yeah, he hit him.
He hit him. He just saying hit him that hard for him to be acting like that.
Okay, maybe I should have said that.
Yeah. He didn't hit him hard, but he still hit him in the face. That's a legit foul. I'm talking about when he was in the open court and he straight.
I remember
and
that.
ref said, I'm like, huh?
They said he grabbed him.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell him that, Carl. All these folks slowly.
Dude, if I have a right to go for the ball, once I strip him and he reaches for me to try to impede me to get to the ball, yeah, I'm gonna throw him off. That's what they call the foul law. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. So again, man, great team win. Zach and when Trey Young having a bad offensive night, playmaking wise, he had a great night. So I got people in my chat talking about, oh, he's selling my parlay. I don't care about your parlay, bro.
He cashed my parlay.
Well, let's calm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, hey, you gamblers, that's all on you.
If you gambling, y'all need to stop that because
I understand.
Hey guys, I got a dip.
right quick.
I got work tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Can I say this right quick tonight? You can see from the beginning. You can see from the beginning of the game that they had planned to not let Trey beat them tonight. They picked Trey up from the time he picked up the ball to trying to dribble. They were playing him half court already. They were playing him full court already from the beginning. And they had decided that they was not going to let Trey Young beat them tonight, and the other players had to beat them. And that's why Zach was wide open. And thank you, Zach, for hitting those shots because you helped Trey beat him. And when Trey had to get that ball and let Clarence LeVert, when I say when Trey give up the ball, go score. And that's what LeVert did. And I say Trey give up the ball and he give the ball to Dyson Daniel, go score. That's what he did. And when Trey give the ball and kick it out, that's what they did. So they was not tonight. They was not going to let in any kind of manner. They're going to try to hassle Trey to make him go off on the referee, push him down. They're going to do everything they could do to try to make sure that Trey Young was not going to beat him. They rotated on Trey. They did this on Trey. They rotated sides. They bumped him. They beat him up. They did all those things. Picked him up full court. All of that. They did everything in the book. And this is how we going to win, man. Because if they going to play fronting Trey, grabbing Trey, that's all we need is Zach to hit his shot. All we need is when Trey give the ball to LeVert, go score LeVert. And please, coach, if Niang ain't going to play, please hit the shot, Niang. Because I predicted that if Niang didn't play tonight, let me tell you something. I predicted that if Niang didn't play tonight, we was going to win because Niang can play. This is for you, John. Zero defense. He's the worst defensive player. He is worse than Trey Young on defense.
Is he worse than Bogey?
He worse than Bogey.
Hell no.
He's worse than Mario Go. He's worse than everybody else. Hey, I've been saying the minivan moves like a minivan. Full of purity and husband and wife. This dude cannot play defense. Let me tell you, then I'm gonna shut up.
I disagree.
He did an interview, and they asked him when Schroeder scored on him. You know what he said? He said, dang, I wouldn't have came to the interview if y'all gonna ask me about defense.
Oh, that's a good one. That's good.
They said, now explain how Schroeder went around you. He said, yeah. He did what he said. Then let's check this out. Then what he said. He said, yeah, I know, because I know Schroeder gonna go left, and I shouldn't have bit on the head fake and played him left. And they said, yeah, he said, he scored. I know.
He saw all that yell in that man's head. He couldn't help it.
No, he don't have that in his head.
I just want to address something. So I really do like.
All right, comments, more.
I really do like Zachary. This is for Matt, but he didn't go out and get 27. He scored
here
27.
we go.
I really do like Zachary, and I want him to be the French KD, but he didn't go get 27. He scored 27. That's my first.
That is a true technicality, but I won't take it away.
Haven't we been?
Wait a minute. What's the difference there?
I won't take it away from him though. Like I don't really care about that point. But
what's the difference?
He was talking about he didn't create all the dribble like that. Like that's what he was saying. Like he got 27, But it was like wide open shot stuff like. Or I love the putback. He went back and got like 2 putback, offensive rebound, putback. Good.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
what about the creativity?
I'm not gonna go that far more. I'm not gonna go that far because he's been given opportunity to shoot before and did not come through. So him making his shots, you know, if you want to say spoon fed, whatever, he made his shots. I don't care where they come from, bro. I don't care about that spoon fed stuff. People have roles, you know what I'm saying, on a team. Everybody ain't gonna be the same. Trey is a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? That's his role. If he ain't scoring, he definitely better be a facilitator. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Well, beggars.
That stuff to me, no, that stuff.
Beggars can't be choosy.
No, but I understand.
No, let Moore finish.
Yeah, I
go ahead,
understand
Moore. My bad.
like that stuff does matter. It because if you look at our team, we don't have people who can go and get their own basket. So let's just say Trey is out next game tomorrow. He's got some Achilles tendon, whatever tendonitis.
Don't say that.
Do you think Zachary is still getting 27 points?
Yeah, he might get 40.
Yeah, I do.
No.
How much did he score against that in Minnesota?
But more. It depends on if it depends on how well Dyson is playing. Like playmaking wise,
but that's what I'm saying. If you
Zach is always going to be open.
If I
Zach
have to
is always going to be open.
If I have to depend on another player on my team to get 30, that hinders my team. I understand that people
more. That's not true, more.
Hold on.
Klay Thompson made a career off of that. Klay Thompson made a career off of that.
More, is that all you want to talk about?
No. So my last point is, what is that? What do we rank? What have we been averaging? I guess rank offense for the past 4 or 5 years. Are we top 10, top 15?
I think top 10.
Top 10 before this year. Top 10.
Top 10 in the league or top 10 in the East?
I think league.
So how come if offense is better and we don't need any defense?
Nobody said that.
We're not finishing at least top 6 in the East.
Offense is worse.
No, hold on.
Offense is worse this year.
More. No one ever said defense means nothing. It just means less than offense.
Okay.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Bro, okay, I tell you what. Okay,
this is what
who said that's a lie?
We're not top 4 offense anymore.
Who said that's a lie?
Matt is mad because we're not top 4.
No. Somebody made the point. No.
We do suck on offense, Larry.
Somebody.
Wait a minute. Who said that's a lie?
Somebody.
No. John, we're a top 10 offense and we are a middle of the pack defense. Last year we were top 4.
Larry, can we not?
Larry, don't even.
Somebody, hold on.
Larry, when do we become a top 10 offense, Larry?
No. Somebody made the argument.
All right, yeah, you're right. I ain't going down the path.
Somebody made the argument about going to get more offensive players. But
exactly what we do. We need more offensive players.
Why do we need more offensive players if we're top 10 on offense?
No, we're not only, but in points per game, not any other statistic. I'm sorry, points per game and assists. That's it.
Man,
when you go to the points of what when you together.
Hold on.
All right, Matt. All right. So what Moore was saying about Zach, man, is all right. So things I liked about Zach coming into the season and stuff like that is that him basically know how to play basketball. I know what you're talking about more or whatever. Unfortunately, the NBA has done that to I think fans in general and just basketball in general to make you think that like if a person can't, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, or doesn't basically take a lot of dribbles or do things isolated or whatever, is they're not able to score or can't be used or can't be a high value player or something like that. But not just with Trey. If you remove Trey out of it, if people want to talk about how great of a passer Trey is, if you remove that, at age of 19, Zach is a great off-ball player and he moves. So as long as everybody else plays correct basketball, but as long as everybody plays correct basketball basically and move it or whatever, Zach will you know what I'm saying, the ball will find him. You know what I'm saying? He'll follow up stuff. He'll get out on the break. You know what I'm saying? Things that they position himself to where the ball should get moved to him or whatever.
Yeah.
For him to, you know what I'm saying? Do something with it. So I think Zach could still go out there and give you pretty, you know what I'm saying, good performance, high scoring performance. Now, also what Larry was saying is that everybody, quote unquote, basically have roles. For me, beyond everybody in a sense that way, but in basketball, position has roles. You know what I'm saying? And Trey plays point guard, and your point guard is supposed to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? So point guard, or say, John Stockton, any great point guard you think about, they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom,
They
get
run
it,
the point.
pass it. You got a good elite off-ball guy who's showing you at 19 years old. I mean, you look at the extent that he's giving you, it's pretty high efficient basketball too. So I don't know if he's shooting like that off the ball, you know what I'm saying, moving like that, able to finish the free throws, and then like now that's a guy who can give you 25 a game or something like that. Like that's
Paul
really
Millsap.
That's ideally
Paul
what we
Millsap.
want.
That is Paul Millsap.
Hey,
that's ideally.
but I'm not against you. I'm not against Zach. I'm not saying that he's ass or trash or any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not.
Saying,
My bad,
I
I'm
don't
not
think he's
talking
going
like
to have
you,
the same quality points without someone facilitate. I mean, and that's to be expected. He's a rookie.
Hey, I want to go after.
Hold on. I was
say Marion and shit or whatever. Well, you got off after Marion.
Let me get mine in. I was next. Let me get in real quick. I got to salute, because we haven't really said anything about it, but I got to salute Dyson Daniels for going for the steal when he had 5 fouls and the game tied. That took a lot of confidence. That took a lot of confidence, because if he fouls the man, he puts the man on the free throw line and we lose the game.
And he's out of the game.
And he's out of the game. Zach, I can see as a 3-level scorer. I'm not gonna go as far as saying that he's gonna be a French KD.
French
but
KD.
I can definitely see him as a
French
3-level
Tatum.
scorer. The other thing about Zach is if he can continue this type of play, he should win the Rookie of the Year, because right now he's making a lot of noise in terms of offense. In terms of
what you mean, nah?
Have y'all seen?
If he played 32 minutes a game, he would.
Hey,
Buddy from the Spurs. Buddy from the
have you
Spurs.
gone?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
I'm waiting. I'm doing after Marion. It's all right.
Okay.
Last thing. For those who say that we lack offense, even in our last 4 games with the 3 losses, our offense has been cooking. We've been shooting over 50% from field goal and over 40% from 3-point line. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, one game we had 38%, but we've been cooking. Tonight we had over 40%. We've been cooking on offense in terms of our percentages. The thing is, we got to do a little bit more on our perimeter defense.
We're 20th in offensive rating. That's the second worst offensive team in Trey Young's career.
All right, let me
40% from the 3-point line.
See, Wanda.
All right, let me cook this real quick. How y'all doing? I had to take care of some business for my family. First things first, I think Zach at the very least can be Paul Millsap in the sense of that's his floor. His ceiling is Jason Tatum. His ceiling.
Thank you.
There's just no question about it because of his intelligence, his cutting ability, his two-way. I'm like Alien. Like the more I look at Zach, the more natural he looks, the more natural the game comes from. And then you got Trey basically helping him out along with it. He's going to average if he continues to progress, he's going to average probably around 30 points a game.
He still got to be able to create though. Still got to be able to put the ball.
Zach is probably Jason Tatum when he was 12 years old. Like Jake.
Come on, Jay. That's just disrespectful.
Do y'all know how good Jason Tatum was as a rookie?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know about.
Like, did y'all see Jason Tatum at Duke?
I don't think Jason Tatum's a good comparison for.
Guys, I don't either, man. Jason Tatum takes stupid shots.
When Jason Tatum was 12, man, he had.
I'm talking about.
I actually think you.
Hold on,
I do better calling him a French KD. That's your best hope or whatever. If he can,
I'm hopeful. I'm praying.
I mean, that's your best because I mean, Zach would be more of a. He'll be more of a simple basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense.
Guys,
but anyway, this is the reason
why
let's
Ricochet remind me of Ricochet.
Let me finish my point.
Thank you, John. Ricochet really remind me of Ricochet.
Oh, let one defend it.
All right, let me finish the point. That's funny, John. All right, second things first.
I'm just saying.
Second thing, we won this in Spider-Quinn defensive scheme. not because of Quinn. Okay, Matt, I'm sick and tired of your coach allowing my star player to get bullied around, and he's sitting there with his glasses doing this all the doggone time. He got bumped,
looking like he forming the letter O.
Exact. Oh my. He's always sitting there, and Trey's getting these tees.
That's all he do.
You and Foot, I respect Foot as a coach, but that whole malarkey he's spilling about, hey, the coach, shouldn't be taking up for his teammates and what you want him to do. I want him to work the refs. Jenkins worked the refs tonight when he felt like his team screwed over.
I saw him put his arm around the ref at one point.
Exactly,
Well,
Mary.
I mean, you gotta understand. You gotta see what you gotta.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Trey gets deliberately bumped. You ain't doing nothing but just sitting there. Nah, bro. I'm getting it in the ref's face and letting them know. You better be blessed we had that challenge in the back pocket that we had, because we probably would have lost this game because they were so after Trey. They were willing to give him that offensive foul after we had the rebound.
Yeah, that blocking foul. Yeah, that blocking
right
foul.
after that offensive rebound. So you better be blessed that we had that challenge. The third and final thing I wanted to say is this: Dyson Daniels is going to get the max, and Matt, there's nothing you can do or say.
Oh hell,
that's
your boy, smoking. Matt. Now we smoking.
Kobe's gone. Kobe's gone. He's going to get traded.
What? Kobe's gone.
Period. Kobe is gone. He is traded. He has got
y'all
no
on
place
that good.
on this
Y'all on that good stuff tonight.
First of all, I don't smoke, bro. The only smoking I do is the anointing of the Holy Spirit, brother. And that's the only place I get high off of. Ain't got no disrespect for any of those that do. It's just that's just what I do. Okay, I'm clear thought right now.
Wait a minute. Hey, are your prayers? Hey, hold up. See Wonder.
This don't sound so.
Wonder is cooking right now. Hibachi.
Oh my God.
See Wonder. You not offering up no burnt offerings over there?
No, man. No. The only burnt offering.
You know what, C1? Go ahead, C1.
But anyway, I don't want to get into like a whole biblical thing.
No, you started it.
I was just, I'm a youth pastor. I got to do what I got to do. Matt, listen.
That makes sense.
You're going to have to get over Kobe, all right? He's not starting. Dyson is going to be the starter for the foreseeable future. The sooner you accept that, the better you feel.
Is that like 6 months? Is the foreseeable future like 6 months?
No, foreseeable future is far until he wants to leave or until we trade him away, which is never going to happen.
Okay.
Period. All right. First of all, this is the thing that you don't seem to get when it comes to offense.
Remember, these are Hawks you're talking about.
Well, that's true. Anyway, when it comes to the offense, Marion said it. With Trey Young, we have never really had a problem scoring. We have never had a problem having this offense of like having to run and do stuff. It has been the defense, especially under Quinn. That's why I give Quinn credit. The offense has been humming. It's the defense has always been the problem. We can't stop nobody. We give up all these threes. We give up all this contention. We won this game in spite of Quinn, not because of him. And listen, I think as far as like he's a little bit better than Nate, but only by that much. But only like that much. Only by that much. Like literally that much. Like me and Morrow were talking about it. Like he kind of does the exact same things. But that's my point that I wanted to make. The other thing I want to ask this too. I just got to really ask for the life of me. Why is Quinn so against like playing Barlow and Mo Getty together, or especially like when we need rebounding because Clark was getting all those offensive rebounds? Why didn't he put other guys in there that could have stopped that? That's the point. Stuff like this.
I mean, Barlow didn't do nothing tonight.
Barlow
really didn't do nothing.
I just don't like. We can't be watching the same games, man.
There's obviously
Barlow did nothing.
We can't because I said that I feel like I really do try. Like the experience with Mo G and Don Barlow is they're young players. I'll put it like that, and it is so hit or miss minute to minute when they are on the court. Like it looks good when. Yeah. We see the loud block with Mo G, but man, this dude him and Barlow, they will miss their assignments on defense. I think Barlow is a little bit, even though he doesn't get the block, he's a little bit better defensively in the scheme than Mo G. But like these dudes are not that good on defense. And I'm gonna be a stab with y'all. Even though Zach had 4 steals tonight and a block, he really wasn't that good on defense tonight either. Like,
are you smoking too?
Man, we just hating.
I'm not hating on him. I'm not hating on him. Like he was getting blunt. Like there was a reason why he got taken out of the game. Like I
didn't like that decision.
It was.
That wasn't it,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you exactly what it was. They wanted to switch the ball screens a little bit better, and they wanted the third ball handler in Terrence Mann. And once they put Zach on the bench tonight, like they went scoreless for almost 4 minutes. So
okay, hold on.
It's hard to say defensively that didn't work.
All right, guys.
Okay, so what that had to do with Memphis turning the ball, throwing a cross court pass?
That's what I'm saying. That when they balled Terrence Mann,
I'm about to say some of this stuff was not.
I mean, some of the stuff was unforced.
Exactly.
Memphis. They said a bunch of young players out there.
Things,
it was
right?
Memphis
So
doing stupid stuff.
It was a mixture of things. Dyson got his fifth foul, and so they were able to rotate Terrence Mann onto Maine and Kennard. Like he was moving.
But Jay, they turned the ball over twice before they even got over half court. It had nothing to do.
I mean, that's
with
cool,
the
but guess what? Guess what? Terrence Mann came in, played some good defense, competed on the glass. Dyson had 1 rebound. I mean, not Dyson. Your boy Zach. I'm not hating on Zach.
I think they both had 1 rebound.
I'm about to say Zach had 4 steals on the plot, but you want to say that he didn't have.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. In terms of shooting and scoring tonight, I'll give Dyson. I'll give Zach an A+.
No. I'm talking about defense. We're not about scoring. I'm talking about
in terms of defense.
Zach defense wasn't good.
I would rate Zach's defense to be about a C+ today.
Oh my god,
dude! I've seen him play better defense.
All right, bro. That is
like I didn't really think.
Come on. So hold on. So if Dyson would have had 4 steals, y'all would have been up there dancing.
Let me tell you something. You know it's a bad take when me and Matt are agreeing.
No, I'm telling you, I had it like C+ is just meets. It's just average. It's like he didn't really.
Okay, so what kind of defense did Mann play?
Yeah, Man,
he got right.
I thought Mann was
John, he does, but
well.
not with that bad of an opinion. We got to tear that apart.
Well, I mean,
hey, you can be entitled to an opinion.
Man,
dumb
one on his guy.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you just because you don't agree with the man's opinion, that don't make it.
Come on, Jay. Even Larry didn't hate on Zach's defense.
I'm not hating on his defense. Giving him a
Larry, do you think it was average? Let me ask you, Larry.
I thought
it was very good.
Okay, like he was just okay. I didn't really think.
I think Zach played
all right.
Good defense tonight. I don't think it was outstanding, but I don't think Dyson played outstanding defense outside of the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't horrible. I don't think nobody really played really good defense tonight when we give up 130 points. You know what I'm saying?
Again.
So, you know, I do think in moments we had good defensive stands. None better than the fourth quarter. We played our best defense in the fourth quarter when it was money time. You know what I'm saying? So yes, they did have 2 turnovers, but one of the turnovers was
guys,
Paul.
Who was leading at halftime?
We were about 5.
Okay. So the rotation and the little percent, y'all say Barlow didn't do nothing. And Barlow played very well in that, and he played 13 minutes. He went 2 for 3. He had 2 rebounds. He had scored 6 points, and he hit his free throws.
Yeah.
So you gonna tell me he didn't do nothing because he got some key rebounds in that first quarter that let me know that he was in the game to play.
He only had 2.
Barlow free throws won the game. If you want to look at it like that, look how horrible, man. We're a horrible free throw shooter. We shot 50. We shot 9 for 17.
That's terrible.
So that means Barlow shot 100% from the free throw line since y'all want to put it on percentage.
By the way,
hold on. Kool-Aid, what meaningful rebounds did Barlow have? He had 2 rebounds.
Because you know, like I say, y'all think it's one this spot is the ebb and flow of throughout the whole game that consider the end of the game. It's not just it's everything that happened in the first quarter, everything that happened in the second quarter, everything that happened in the third quarter, all the way up to the fourth quarter on how the coach rotate, who makes shots, who get rebounds, every point counts, every rebound counts.
Sure do.
Throughout the every floor of the game, you just cannot put just one thing. It goes through the whole game, and everything adds up at the end.
So how was his 2 rebounds impactful? Which one of
Because
those
it
two
was
was
in tackle,
impactful?
because those 2 rebounds
Led
was
to score.
with defensive rebounds
Led
that
to
they
score.
didn't get no offensive rebounds that
Yeah.
they scored on throughout the
I'm not
game.
gonna lie,
Those,
Kool-Aid.
so when they
I think
what
you're
they were
putting
doing when he was off the floor, they were getting offensive rebounds. And we got 2 defensive rebounds when he was on the floor of the 2 offensive rebounds that
Guys,
they
we
can
got
get a
out
shot
rebounded by
at.
11.
That's what I'm
I mean,
saying.
look,
And so we
I see
end up
what
what we
Kool-Aid
end up
talking
doing.
about.
We end up
We got
leading
out
by
rebounded by
6 or
11.
5 going in at halftime.
Listen,
We end up with the momentum of the game going in at halftime.
Those rebounds did not make a difference in the game.
It always, hey,
what?
That was, you know how many points that was? Guess what? Off that
Now,
defensive
y'all, wait a
rebound,
minute.
go back.
You
I don't know
can't
how you go
say
back and
that.
look at it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say off
If
those
you
2
out-rebound a team by
defensive
11,
You
rebounds.
can't say
Guess
you
what?
can't
Off
say
those
no
2 defensive
rebounds
rebounds, we
in
scored
man.
5 points.
Everything that happened
Off
in the
those
game
2 defensive
Matter.
is a part of
rebounds,
the game
we
and affected
scored
the
5
game.
points.
I'm
How
just
much
gonna be
did we
real
lose
with you.
by?
If you
How much
out-rebound
did
a
we
team
win
by
by?
11 and you
How
lose,
much did we win by?
Kool-Aid,
Huh?
when
How
did he
much
get
did we
those
win by?
We won by
Take
2.
those 5 points. Take
Kool-Aid.
those 5. Take those 2 rebounds that we scored 5 points. No, listen to what I'm saying. Take those 2 rebounds that we scored 5 points off of. Take away Barlow's 6 points and tell us that we won or lost.
Kool-Aid, when did he get the rebounds, Kool-Aid? When did he
Kool-Aid,
get the rebounds? What was the
I'm gonna
score?
be real with you, man. I don't care if we out-rebound a team by 11. All I'm trying to do is score at the end of the 4th quarter.
Everything
Score
adds
one more.
up, dude.
Hey,
Listen to what I'm saying.
How can you
Kool-Aid.
get from 1? How you can get from 1 to 100 without count?
Kool-Aid,
You can't
Kool-Aid,
skip no
Kool-Aid,
number.
Kool-Aid,
Tag me in.
Kool-Aid. No
Kool-Aid,
one's
tag me
saying
in.
that. All I'm saying to you is I don't care how many we get rebounded by. As long as we score one more point than my opponent, I'm good.
Kool-Aid. Tag.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Every point to get that one
Oh,
point.
C Wonder
You
was
need
going.
you
I'm gonna let C Wonder go.
hey Jay, you need those. You knew every point from the
You
beginning of the
need
game
every
to the
point,
end of the
every
game
rebound,
to outscore your
every block
opponent.
shot,
You need
everything.
every little thing from
You
the
need
beginning of the game to
everything.
the end of the game to outscore your opponent to get that
You
1 point.
need it
more.
all. You need it all.
Now tell me what quarter you didn't need a point to outscore your opponent by 1 point.
What we're not talking about.
I'm just.
You're crying about
I'm
rebounds.
I'm lost.
And I'm telling you, them rebounds didn't make
Yeah,
no
because
difference.
because
we got out rebounded by
Rob,
11
you
and
can't
won the game.
understand. You can't understand that type of knowledge, bro.
What you talking
You
about?
can't understand that type of knowledge. It's mathematics.
Kool-Aid got a point. He
The
got
math, Kool-Aid.
He's absolutely right.
Kool-Aid, the math
don't matter.
He's absolutely right. Everything that happened in that game was important.
Exactly.
Everything.
Listen to what we're saying, though, John and Kool-Aid. The math works like this: they out rebounded us by 11 to lose by 2 points.
Okay,
hold on. We didn't lose. We didn't lose because guess what? In a game,
so these lineups that he's talking about, where we could have bought in more size, we don't know if that wins you the game. What we do know is definitively.
Stop it. Hold on.
I'm just. Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid,
Can you even pinpoint when he got those rebounds, Kool-Aid?
First of all, Kool-Aid, hang on. I'll take it. First of all, Kool-Aid, totally, completely correct. You can't say that those 2 rebounds didn't help us win the game. They did. They did. Because every rebound, every point counts. The fact that you guys are so like numbers guys and you can't even do basic mathematics is insane to me. The reason why I said that Barlow was important there is because he had 100% efficiency. If he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, we don't win this game. You want to talk about, hey, I don't care about the rebounding numbers as long as we score points. You need to care because Clark was beating the snot out of us with those offensive rebounds. That's why most of those rebounds we were out being outmanned because Okongwu was getting bodied left and right. He did some good scoring.
I knew that hate was coming.
It's not hate when it's factual, brother. It's not.
Now you know good well a Kongu look like a doggone pinball.
Hey, see, I got it. Since everybody wants to talk about numbers,
a Kongu look like a damn pinball, man.
Let's be real here.
Let's
do some math.
Using Kool-Aid's line, all of
how many offensive rebounds
matter.
did the Grizzlies have today?
They do.
The game was close because we missed.
They do.
So many free throws.
So all of Okongwu's rebounds were integral to our
amount of amount of misses we had.
Yeah.
So him getting bodied, C Wonder didn't matter. C Wonder
I love the passion, Kool-Aid.
It's just a bad man. It's just a bad look for a center. It's just a bad look.
I really love the passion, but
Listen, guys. I'll go with win over optics every day of the week, John.
Yeah, I know it.
If we had a center could got, like I said, if we would have had a center that could have got half of those defensive rebounds, we would have erased 6 to 7 to 10 points off their score.
And if all we had to do is hit our free
tell you
throws.
why I say that, because
I would say it's
tell
both.
me this. Every offense, tell me that they not score on every
I'll
offense.
say both are correct.
They did not. They didn't. They did not do that. They did not.
They did.
I say both are correct, Larry.
Go
We
back
hit
and
our
look at
free
the game.
throws and
Go back and look
we
at
got
the
those
game.
rebounds.
Every offensive rebound, every second chance that they got, the shot, every second chance they got, they scored on their second chance. One way or another, whether they went to the free throw line or scored. Go look at it.
You just capped. Okay, they had 17 offensive rebounds and 21 second chance points. There's no way they scored on every offensive rebound.
So how many points they scored? How many points they scored off the offensive rebound?
21.
Okay, they scored 21 points.
You know how many we scored off offensive rebounds?
That's too many points. That's too many points off offensive rebounds.
Do you know how many we scored off offensive rebounds?
Okay, you said they had 17 rebounds, right?
Listen. Wait. I'm gonna show you how.
No. You said they had 17 rebounds, right? 17
offensive rebounds.
Okay, you said they scored 21 points off of those 17 rebounds,
Kool-Aid,
right?
it would have been way more than that, Kool-Aid.
Okay, Kool-Aid.
Okay,
listen.
No.
Kool-Aid, it would have been 34
rebounds
points. It would have been 34 points, even if they score all twos.
So they missed 13 points.
They didn't score every time.
At least
So did they go? Okay, so what's the what's that?
Crucial threes, though.
Having 17 offensive rebounds and holding them to 21
was that mixed
Man,
in
it
with
took me an
free
awful
throws
long
and free
time to
throws?
add that up. I'm getting old.
Did they shoot listen to what I'm saying. Did they shoot 100? No, listen to what I'm saying.
We've been listening.
Did they shoot 100% from the free throw line? Did they shoot 100% from the free throw line?
Well, I mean,
they missed one.
Larry
missed two.
They only missed two.
They missed two free throws.
Yeah.
So they
missed two
scored
free throws.
17 points of a 21. So it's still close.
Kool-Aid.
No, it's really not close, Kool-Aid.
That should be 34 points.
Kool-Aid. 17.
I'm just.
But that's still a lot of points
here.
That's still a lot of points off
no, it's not.
It would be 34
points
if
they
only scored off twos. Okay,
it's not a lot of points.
It's not even really close.
Offensive rebounds for 21 points. We have 14 offensive rebounds and we scored 17. The math there, like.
Oh, you shouldn't even say that. That makes us look horrible.
Like I'm just telling you,
that makes us look horrible.
See, Wonder. I wanted to tell you, see, Wonder, about Queen.
The Hawks had 17. All right, man. They would have scored 25.
Let me fix this argument a little bit. They had 17 offensive rebounds. We had 18 defensive rebounds. That means that almost 50% of the time that the ball came off the rim when we were playing defense, they got it.
They got it. That ain't
they got it.
That's horrible.
That's 50%.
Okay, hey, now how many points did we score off of those defensive rebounds?
You're talking about the possessions. They got the possession almost 50% of the time that the ball came off the rim when we were playing defense.
And that's not good. That's not good.
That's the point. It's not the comparison of offensive rebounds. It's the fact that when the ball came off the rim when we were playing defense,
it was 50.
They got it almost 50% of the time.
It was 50-50.
Well, Zach didn't have any rebounds. Dyson didn't have any
lie
rebounds. There you go.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's why we didn't have no rebounds. Zach and Dyson didn't rebound.
Let me ask one question for the whole panel.
One rebound from Zach is
Let me get this one question for the whole panel.
I can't lie. It's one rebound.
Somebody shook their head a minute ago. Do you think that Zach can win the Rookie of the Year this year?
No.
Yes.
Well, wait.
Because he don't play enough minutes.
I'll say it like this, man. If the question is, do I think he can win it?
They count minutes on just about every award.
If the question is, do I
minutes and games? No, games. Just games.
Hold on, Josh.
No, I'm just saying, if the question is, do I think he can win? I mean, you can think anything. I mean, yeah.
Oh my God.
If the question is, will he win? if the question is will he win, it's an emphatic no, because I don't know if you.
That's what Marion asked you, Jay.
I'm telling you.
dance around
Well,
the
I'm
truth
telling you.
to answer the
If
question, brother.
if the question is will he win Rookie of the Year, the answer is no, because
That's what he
Stephon.
asked you.
I'm telling you the
It was
answer.
not
I'm
that
telling you
difficult.
the answer
It
because
was rocket
Stephon
science.
Castle.
Because he
Even
had one
though
good
he'll
game.
have a game, like if you look at
I'm
his
about to say
game
I
log,
like Castle, but I don't really.
He had one
I'm
good
gonna tell
game,
you how
Jay.
he's gonna win it. I'm like, y'all gotta stop. Like, listen, Castle. If you look at it, like he'll have a good streak of games, then he'll have like two to six. But his big games come in clusters and they're very loud. So, like, if y'all haven't been paying attention to Steph,
Zach's been having good games in clusters.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Look
my
at Steph
God.
Castle's last 4 games. If you want to see what I'm talking about, look at the last 4 games, his stat line from his past 4 games, and then go look at Zach. It's like he'll have a game in there where he only scores 6, or he'll have Zach is more consistent, but Castle is going to average more points because the boom games happen for longer stretches with Castle.
So Zach is shooting better from the field. Zach is shooting better from the field.
Do you think the boat, like, you're not hearing what we're saying? When they
I
go
hear
and
what you're
look
saying
at the
about the
rookie,
explosive games. Hold on,
and
Jay.
here's the thing, though, Matt. The only thing he's not really like it's very comparable on the field goal percentage. Is not for 3-point percentage because Zach is at 33%. Castle is like sub 30. But from the field, I think they're both around 42%. But like Castle's argument is he's gonna average 14, 15 points a game most likely. When it's all said and done.
He's at 13. He's at 13.
He's at 13. He's at high 13 right now.
13-2.
Okay, now listen to what I'm saying. How many rebounds does he get a game? 3, right?
Hey guys, I got to
Assists
split.
he get again?
I appreciate y'all.
3, right? So 13,
All
3,
right,
3.
guys. I'll see
Have
y'all
a good
later.
night.
See y'all tomorrow.
AC Wonder.
Yes, sir.
Offense won this game.
Yeah, tonight. I'll give it to you, John.
Man, if you say if you say it real fast, it doesn't hurt so much when you just go ahead.
You better be thankful that I love you like a father, like an uncle. You remind me of my uncle, so you better be thankful about that. Y'all be
Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, y'all.
But Jay, I'm looking at these games, Jay. 16, 20, 6, 10, 12, 2, 4, 22 on 22
you're only talking about
24
the points,
on
Matt.
16 shots, 32 on 30 on 22 shots.
Matt, you're only talking about the points. I say his stat line is very eye-popping. 22, 7 and 5, 23, 3 and 7, 32, 8 and 3. That's a headline grabber right there.
And
MVP
4,
of the
4 and
Rising
0
Star
is 1,
game.
2.
He
2,
did,
0,
like I
and
said,
2.
Like I already told you. He's going to have more of those bust games than Zach. But the media does not care. The people who are voting on the award do not care about his bust games. When they go and they vote, they're gonna say, okay, this guy is averaging 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And who knows if he's keeping this consistent streak of 22, 24, he doesn't have so many bust games. He's gonna run away with the award in the second half of the season. I'm just gonna be a stack about it. Now, if Zach continues to play, 20, like I like Zach because he's consistent double digits. I think they both have an argument. I just don't think that Zach is getting the media love that Castle has gotten. I mean, Castle, again, you're talking about the Rising Star, the MVP game, or the MVP of the Rising Star game. He averages more points, and again, points matter more than I guess any other stat to these damn voters for everything. So I mean, they both have a good case. I think Jalen Wells has a pretty good case too. But if I was voting, those would be my top 3. And for somebody like this, tells you how low Zach is. Like all the odds makers for the books have Steph Castle as number 1. The NBA rookie ladder has Steph Castle number 1. And they have Zach in the last rookie ladder. They had Zach at 6. And 4 of the guys I would not say have been better. Okay, maybe Jalen Wells. But, there's a handful of dudes like Zach Edey, Khalil Ware and stuff higher on NBA, the writers, rookie ladder. So do I think he could win it? Yeah, in theory, he could win it if he continues to have a good stretch. The Hawks win some games, maybe that carries. But I at this point, I think it's Steph Castle.
They even have Star up there a couple times.
I have this firmly as Steph Castle's to lose at this point.
Hey, Mariam, Right off the top of your head, if you can think of it. When was the last time a rookie of the year came off of a losing team?
Castle, if what Jay's saying, I'm with Scotty Barnes.
I'm talking about back in history. I'm talking back in history.
All the rookie of the years come from losing teams. For the most part, they all like their team. When you get drafted high enough to even be in position to win rookie of the year, your team.
Wemby last year.
Wemby, the last dude, I think that.
That's right.
The
Wemby
last guy. The real question, John, is how many guys have won rookie of the year on a playoff team? Like I think the last guy to do it was Scotty Barnes, but like Paolo when he won it, like Cat, all those dudes, they tend to be on terrible teams because they're high draft picks. So your team is supposed to suck. This is the reality. Your team is supposed to suck.
Yeah.
Like LeBron won it.
I think Zach,
Carmelo Anthony was just as good and went to the playoffs. But LeBron won rookie of the year. Not saying LeBron didn't deserve it. That's just how it works.
If Zach shot 21, 22 times a game like Castle be doing lately, I think Zach will put up 30, 40 points. So I think that has to weigh in. So, I think Zach has a very good shot to win, especially if the Hawks can get in the play-in. Well, they're going to make the play-in, but what if they can show well in the play-in, then I think that's going to carry weight into the offseason.
I just think
they're both going to be in
throughout
the
the year.
play-in,
I think that inconsistency throughout the year have set the tone for him. His consistency. That's what I think.
He been consistent. Ain't he second in double doubles?
I mean,
double figure scoring
from the time of the year. Sometimes he just like he just had one of those games, man.
I'm gonna tell you what could close the gap. If Zach can get his scoring average to that 13 point a game mark to take the points out of it, I think it'll go a long way. But I think that when they look at when the media looks at Zach versus Castle, they see a guy that has the ball in his hands with Castle that's creating his opportunities, whereas Zach is more a benefit. Is like his looks and stuff are being created for him. So when these voters vote, they're act like that. Like it's more exciting to watch a guy like Steph Castle get his 32 than it is to watch Zach get his 27 to them. And ultimately, it's not they're not fans, but like stylistically, like they're still voting like fans. If you think like what I'm saying, like they're picking the guys they like to see. They're picking the guys who they think move the needle. It's like you can be a solid defender, right? But you're not gonna get the love as a dude who's getting burnt every other time that just generates blocks and steals. Like when you do those things, you check those boxes, it's just louder. It's just how it works.
What you got, Larry?
And Zachary Shea would have averaged 30 minutes. Excuse me. Zachary Shea averaged 30 minutes this season. He would have won Rookie of the Year easy.
Walked away with it.
At first, at the beginning of the season, he was only getting 15 minutes per game. In the first 25 to 30 games, he was only getting 15 minutes a game. This team ruined his chance to win the Rookie of the Year. I don't care what anybody say. They did. I'm glad I was absolutely wrong about Zach. I don't think that Paul Millsap is a bad person. I didn't even think that he was that good. I didn't even think he was that good coming into the season. So I'm glad that I was proven wrong. Zachary Shea could have easily won the Rookie of the Year this year if we actually played him like he was the number one pick. Playing him 15 minutes. I remember when people were saying, "Oh yeah, 15 minutes, that's fine for Zach." That was MFing disgraceful as an organization to play the number one pick that little bit. First of all, you're trying to force him to be a shooter when he obviously. I think my opinion is Zach and Dyson got the best basketball IQ on this team, and it's not even close because they haven't been Americanized like what Mike would say. They have the two best basketball IQs on this team. They don't take no stupid shots. They don't make any really stupid plays. They make good basketball plays. And people talking about they can't take people off the dribble, this, that, and the third. It ain't gotta be flashy and stuff like that. When you know how to play basketball, you play it the right way. Once you get players with better basketball IQ around you, or they start learning from you because you have good basketball habits, then it becomes infectious. But yeah, in my opinion, Zach and Dyson definitely by far got the best basketball IQ on this team. Because I mean, they just don't do stupid stuff. And I feel like that if Zach was given the opportunity off the jump, he was starting, but they would basically treating him like what like they doing Dominique Barlow. He would start, but he only played like 15, 16 minutes at the most. Like now, I'm not even, when I think back on it, man, I'm complaining about 25 minutes. He wasn't getting nowhere near 20 minutes. Like literally what they're doing to Barlow and Moji when they come in,
12 minutes.
It's a miracle that he was scoring 10, 11 points a game, but only averaging like maybe like 15 to 17 minutes in the first half of the season. The
Gotta
first
earn your
like
PT, man.
40
Gotta
games
earn
of
the
the
PT.
season. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, with both of him and Dyson, with the give and go with the Yucca Congo is a real thing, because they're not looking at like what Moore was talking about, where he couldn't get his own bucket. But someone who know how to run a proper give and go, you know what I'm saying, get the ball and immediately cut. Don't sit there and be like back to the three because you want to get it back and look for another pick and waste time. You know what I'm saying? Just like freaking Foot saying, ball movement, people movement, man. The ball moves faster than you can ever move your feet. So that give and go, look at that pass. I'm looking at it right now. Zach cutting right down the middle of the lane. Wide open shot. Dunk. Because he see the defense is spreading out. So that wasn't a play. He just cut to the basket and Trey found him.
I think it's a combination of what both of you said. I think that it's the lack of minutes that helped to lead to a slow start. And that slow start was something that made him look bad from the beginning. But the other thing is that, to be honest, Zach is probably one of the most disrespected number one overall picks that we've seen. Even when we was having the summer leagues, they were promoting Sar and everybody else and not Zach. And he's the number one overall pick. So he had it hard from the media from the get-go. And then he had the slow start. He's picking up now. If he was to continue to pick up, it's a strong possibility that he can outstat Castle. But I do agree, Castle had more eyes on him, and with Wemby going down, he's had the opportunity to become more of a scorer.
You mean shooter? 20 plus attempts.
Yeah, well,
they don't care about your attempts with rookie of the year. They don't care about that. They don't really care about shooting percentage. They never really have. No one cares about rookie. They care about what is your stat line at the end of the day. What you doing? Are you putting it on film? Steph Castle got like a lot of top 10 highlights too, man. That dude will boom on you. I like
Stephen Castle, but I don't think he's had a better season than Zach by far. I don't think.
I don't think he'll be a better. I don't know. He might be a better pro if they feel like he's better as a rookie, or like he could be better down the road. That's a different thing, but that's not what they're voting on for rookie of the year. So,
hey guys, have the Hawks in your lifetime ever had somebody get rookie of the year?
I don't think so. I mean, they drafted Pablo, but that's probably the closest.
Man, I always go back to it just being just Atlanta, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Sometimes we do it to ourselves, cause this is my opinion. I really believe that Jalen Johnson, if he would been played like a number one pick in his year, I think he could have got rookie of the year. But we didn't see him. We didn't see him like that. So he didn't get
Scotty Barnes.
Okay.
So what's up, Demond, man? How you doing tonight, man?
So
You think he would have went over Scotty Barnes?
He was the number one pick. We
What's
just
up with you,
featured him like
Demond?
a number one pick. So how you gonna expect him to get Rookie of the Year when
Play
we don't
hard,
feature
get
him
better.
like a number one pick?
Man,
You
go
got
ahead,
to feature
Demond.
him like
Speak
a
your
number one
piece,
pick.
man. This
Simple as
dude
that,
Kool-Aid
man.
talking that nonsense again, man.
Nah, you know it's true. You feature him like a number one pick. He showed up like a number one pick. He has a chance of getting Rookie of the Year.
Jalen wasn't ready his rookie year.
I mean, to be
Well,
honest,
that's your opinion to my opinion.
I understand, but he needed the G
You
League.
want to know why Steph Castle is going to win Rookie of the Year? Because his team played more national TV games because of Wemby.
I mean,
And they got to see him more. I mean, that's just the reality.
I mean,
It's
personally,
not-
I don't care. I don't care who win it. To be honest,
it's Steph Castle's to lose, but you know,
I don't
hey,
care.
shout
He
out-
can have it. I could care less about the awards, man.
I could. My thing on Steph Castle though is like I think he's like Dyson. Like I just see maybe a higher upside Dyson Daniel on offense than Steph Castle, but
He's way better offensively now. I mean,
yeah, I said a higher upside version, but he wouldn't have worked. He wouldn't have worked on our team because we ended up just getting Dyson anyway. So, and he didn't want to work out. I don't believe in drafting players that don't want to come and work out for you.
As a rookie, the only rookie I've seen that was better than Zach in this era is Trey.
For the Hawks, you're specifically talking
like
about Hawks rookies, right?
Like I'm just saying, like IQ wise, and all that. Like
we're only talking about Hawks
Jalen
rookies.
Johnson was not there. He actually said, "I needed the G League." He flat out said it. So yeah, he wasn't ready. Kool-Aid.
He wasn't lying.
I'm not saying whether he was ready or not. I'm just saying I would have played him like I would have put him in a position to play. That's all.
Okay, I got you. I'm just saying at 19 years old, the only person that was better than Zach at 19-year-old coming into Atlanta Hawks was Zachary Richardson.
Yeah, we haven't had
Trey Young. That's it. Trey Young.
What about AJ?
Now, I'm not
I
saying he's
agree.
on the level. I don't think he's not on the level of Trey Young, what Trey Young rookie was. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that as a rookie, there ain't nobody since we've gotten Trey as a rookie that played better, like DeAndre Hunter didn't. I know Dre is probably close, but Dre came in older. You know what I'm saying? So that's a difference.
Maybe
You know,
Kevin
Dre,
Herter.
yeah, like Dre was, you know what I'm saying, what, a freshman or a sophomore.
Larry, I think.
Yeah, Dre played what, 3-4 years in
redshirt
college.
junior.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think Kevin. I think the closest guy. One, we haven't had many of these 19-year-old rookies. We can start with that. But the second thing is like I think the only guy that's kind of comparable to what we're getting from Zach as a rookie outside of Trey was probably Kevin Herter.
What about AJ Griffin before Quinn?
Kevin was pretty solid all around. He was like 9.
No, I mean he wasn't the second half of the year. The first half of the year he was
Dre
awful.
was better. Like if it wasn't for Zach, I think Dre as a rookie was better. He just was hurt. You know what I'm saying? But production wise,
was Dre
he hurt his rookie
year
season? I don't know if he was hurt his rookie season.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, Dre. When I go back and look at the stats, Dre played 63 games. That was the COVID year. And he was 12-4-1, 12-4-2. That's when I thought Dre could actually pass the ball a little bit. Actually, Larry, I can't. Now I think about how good Dre was. When I think about it, Dre was actually kind of a little bit better than this, but he was older.
He came in older.
He was older. Yeah, he was older. He was.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was saying like Zach at 19.
He was older.
Trey came in at 19.
Dre played 4 years at Virginia, right? Because he redshirted his freshman.
What about Dominique? What about Dominique Wilkins, please?
We said since Trey Young.
I said
you said in this era, Trey Young era.
Trey Young's era, John.
Oh. Nobody.
Hey, better than Cam.
What's up?
I was thinking about this.
Cam was trash this rookie year.
Franchises like the Celtics and Lakers, they always seem to be able to get good players that they draft or whatever or trade for at the same time, right? And I say for the Hawks, we've always been that one piece away from really being good since like we never had the point guard, right, during the Joe Johnson era, and then you had the 60-win team after they traded him. It was like, damn, if they had a nigga like Joe Johnson, they probably would have won a chip. And I look at this team, and I'm sitting here like,
we never have, man.
We never have it
at the right time.
We always missing something,
man.
But on that note, gang, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show, man. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. They play tomorrow night.
We'll be back here tomorrow night, game, for the post game live show. Hopefully, they can get a little streak going, man. Because I ain't gonna lie.
No,
even though
ain't gonna be I don't see no streak.
I don't care about none of that. Just
finish 7 or 8 bad. So
I don't see no streak
in the regular
season.
Check this out.
Every time we get a streak on, they send out a hit man. So as Caris LeVert keep playing like he playing, they might send out a hit on him. He'd be the next one to get hurt.
I shall catch up with y'all tomorrow night, gang. Man.
Start drinking early.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, Trey Young Jalen on no picking the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk. Trey Young Jalen on no peak in the pond. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from arena, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Vic got that vision, he passing the rock. Trey put from 30 with 12 on the